Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. Third and final video of the day. We've got spoilers for you. Charity season of The Bachelor started this past Monday, and we're still getting the names down. Who's who? There's a bunch of Aarons. There's a Tanner. There's all these folks. But the top three may have been spoiled. Reality Steve, we're going to play a clip of what he says might be the top three, top four. Who is it? Who isn't it? If you like to speculate, now's your chance. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals, patreon.com/Dave Neal for behind-the-scenes bonus content, and Bachelor Rush Hour, the hit podcast. On today's Bachelor Rush Hour, I've got stories that didn't make it to the YouTube that I'm going to be sharing with you. Claire and Emma ridiculed the Bachelor producers for their improper business practices by not sending Becca Kufrinoff on a high note. We'll have that story. Ariana Madix is now filming Vanderpump Rules, and Raquel is not there. We'll have that story. Amanda Stanton responding to trolls commenting on her face, and a non-Bachelor story. Blake Lively being accused of placating, is that the right word? Alcoholics or drunks, because she's a non-drinker and now she has her own alcohol company. And also we've got She's All Batch. We'll talk about Andrew Spencer and what went wrong with Teddy. So we'll have all that and more on the Bachelor Rush Hour, today's afternoon podcast. Now, before the charity spoiler, we want to give a shout out here to Clayton, of course. He decided to get into dancing for reasons unbeknownst to me, but who doesn't love dancing? You know, he's a former athlete. But these are the moves he's learned all month long. Ash Talks Batch said, "We see you." Shay says, "Me sitting front row at the talent show."
Straight off the bus, one take. Hey, quit dodging me. You know how y'all need to tag on here. They need to see it. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. I'm all about Clayton becoming like an epic dancer because he had no moves. So very exciting to see Clayton thriving out there. Okay, let's get to the spoilers. All right. If you don't want to know top three, it's just a top three spoiler. I'm going to play what Reality Steve was saying and then pop up a few graphics here. Of course, no one does the spoilers like Reality Steve. We can all speculate based on trailers and what we might think we see. But right now, I actually really like that we have no idea who the winner is, and let's listen to that conversation.
Xavier video, the intro video. You know, one of the things I talked about yesterday was that I could have sworn the wide-angle shot of someone kissing Charity in Fiji was in Xavier's intro video. The clip was first shown on the Bachelorette ABC's Instagram account on June 7th, and that was like a 30-second preview for her season. When it came out, I remember there was a lot of discussion on who is that's kissing Charity in Fiji, because it's clear it's Fiji. It wasn't Washington. It wasn't New Orleans. It wasn't L.A., and it wasn't San Diego. It's clear it was Fiji. It's the only places they'd gone this season. Good. So when Xavier's intro video came out 5 days later on June 12th, I thought that clip was in it, which would then confirm it was him.
So here's the clip that Reality Steve is referencing, that it's Xavier who might be in this photo in Fiji, which would place him in, I don't know, top 2 or whatever.
My mom suffers from an autoimmune disease, so I'd attribute my interest in science to like her. I want to get married. Hopefully we have some chemistry. We love science.
So,
Good evening.
This is...
Oh my God. Hi, my name's Xavier. I'm 6'6".
So that's Xavier, all right? We obviously haven't gotten to know much of him yet. She's All Batch said, okay, clearly this guy's going to go far. Bachelorette says already a Xavier stan. So yeah, absolutely, he's going to do well. But anyway, was he the person who was in the video or not, their trailer video? We're not sure. We're just trying to piece together it all.
People emailed me yesterday saying they remember it being in there too. And some of you said you don't remember it ever seeing it in there. So I guess we're never going to get a true answer. I did read the comments underneath that intro video on Bachelorette ABC's Instagram account from June 12th, and there are no comments mentioning anyone saying, nobody says like, hey, this is clearly Xavier in Fiji, or this is giving it away that he makes it to the final 3 or whatever, or something to that effect. Unless, I hadn't looked at it until yesterday, the comments, unless ABC deleted any comment that referenced how far Xavier got in the game.
And they wouldn't do that.
I guess the bottom line is, it doesn't really matter ultimately if that clip appeared in his video package or not. What matters is if it's him who's kissing her. To the naked eye, and again in the season preview last night, they showed that clip again. I think it's him. I'm about 95% sure it's him, 5% not sure. It doesn't look like Doughton, and it doesn't look like, and it doesn't look like Aaron to me. And it is a black man in the water with her. So it's one of 3 people, and it doesn't look like the other 2.
In reality, Steve, I believe maybe someone else had said this, had confirmed that Aaron wasn't a top 3.
So I'm going to go with Xavier. And Xavier, Doughton, and Aaron being your final 3. However, until it is 100% confirmed, either we get a better picture or I hear through sources he definitely, I'm leaning towards it now, but still no 100% confirmation that yes, this is what it is. So we'll just take it from there. But that video certainly looks like it's him. So then the episode begins, and there were definitely...
Okay, so we'll go back to Steve in a second here. So, and again, this is a lot of kind of tough to pick together here. So Doughton is an integrative medicine specialist. Xavier said he was a chemist, I believe, a scientist, right? And I'm still looking at Aaron. Let's go to Aaron here. Aaron. So the fact that we can't tell who's who because... the choice editing and all that. Aaron, 29, is a software salesman, former football player. So it's a very good mix right here. But again, a lot of people want it to be Xavier. A comment I just saw, hold on one second here, was, and again, I know these videos are kind of all over the place, but this is just us speculating. Someone in Reddit posted, "It's crazy how a couple of weeks ago, no signs were pointing to Xavier. Now I think he really did win. Reality Steve revealed he did get at least one-on-one in week 4, and there is also a third one-on-one in the week before Hometowns that he doesn't know whether Xavier or Aaron got. That combined with Doughton's triggered by the Rose post and Joey's lack of F1 level chemistry in the premiere leads me to my conclusion." And of course, as they said, well, what was Doughton triggered about? It was a joke he was making where he posted himself looking at a rose saying he felt triggered. So let's go back to the Bachelorette here, and this is their trailer for the season. And we'll stop and pause if we can get any insight into who the winner might be. Very dramatic.
This season on The Bachelorette.
Let's go!
Join Charity on a romantic fairy tale for the ages.
I'm here to find a husband, someone who's truly going to show up, love me, and be there for me. I've never had that.
Charity!
Charity is the whole package.
Such an empathetic, passionate woman. The best day ever!
Every time she walks into a room, she is captivated.
Woo!
It's fun to be around this girl.
Bring on my man! Yeah, bring on my man! I have such a great group of guys. They all bring something different to the table. I see myself with each of them.
Oh my God, this is nuts!
I definitely am crushing on you.
With past relationships, I've sacrificed my own happiness, but not anymore.
Before I met you, never felt like fairy tales were meant for me, but here I am.
Tanner, every time I'm with you, I am on cloud 9.
Honestly, I'm falling in love with you.
Joey, you're someone that really makes me feel so seen.
I would be crazy not to tell you that I am falling in love with you.
Whoa!
Everything that I prayed for
All right, this isn't the Fiji they're talking about, right?
is right in front of me.
Look at that beautiful sandbar, that island.
I am falling in love, but it's with more than one person. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. This is not what this is supposed to be.
We all really, really, really want Charity. I can't tell you how tough it is watching people go on dates.
Human nature, there is jealousy.
We all had to sit there and just watch them kiss.
The beehive just exploded.
Adrian, did you bring my name up?
I'm going to speak the truth.
Your truth.
No, the truth.
That's my time.
That's just fake.
I've never been so disrespected in my life.
I don't feel bad at all about taking Charity
I know
first.
you don't feel bad.
Sean is getting too cocky. You're at a point where you're pissing me off. For your bros, it's on the chest, but who's to say I can't clip that off?
Clip it off. Clip
Braden's
it off.
toxic. He's playing her like a puppet. Braden's getting time with you. He's not ready for an engagement.
Aaron, you did me dirty because you felt threatened by me. And my relationship with her has nothing to do with you.
You are not a man, Braden. You're not a man. Worm, bro. Nah.
Bro, I'm not a man. I'll you up, bro.
Are you kidding? Like, we're a week away from you being on one knee and you don't even know what you want. I'm heartbroken. That's the I expected. It's not fair. This is not right. Like, this isn't right.
Coming up this season on The Bachelorette.
This whole journey has been extremely hard, but I am madly in love. It's terrifying because I'm like so fearful of sending my person home. You were not supposed to say goodbye to somebody that you love.
Coming up. Look, I got full body goosebumps. I watched this Monday night, but maybe I was exhausted and rushed getting the live stream ready. This looks really intense. Are we on board with this trailer right here? How intense this looks? Either way, for me, it's not who wins, it's how we get there. And I wish her the best, but to be falling in love with multiple people, them's the ropes. It's a tale as old as time. Charity and the guys, Beauty and the dudes. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I know, sorry, my voice not good. That's why I do comedy, folks. Can't sing. Either way, top 3 spoiled? Not exactly, but Reality Steve says he's at about 99% with that. We'll keep you updated as they come in. All right, I'm going to go get ready right now for Bachelor Rush Hour, the hit afternoon podcast. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.